All right, guys. So I am your boy Army Man. Well, that's my TikTok. You guys probably don't know it because I haven't put my YouTube to my TikTok, but this is my YouTube channel, and I'm here at Goodman69. And
Hey.
even though he does puppets, he also still has a lot of stuff like I do. So I got a whole list to go over here. Whole list. I wrote it last night. So first thing we got. It's not really anything special. It's just a random military boonie hat. I'll just put it on my head so you can see it. It's got the normal just strap system. You just tie it in here if you need to. And it's not really a Vietnam one. It's just kind of like just
Any random boonie hat.
it's just any. It's
It was
just any
given to
boonie
me
hat.
when I was like, it was given to me when I was like 5. I refound it just so I could add it to a collection because it looks.
Yeah,
It looks
it's
good.
just some piece of
Random-
military that just nobody even knows about. Probably, I don't know.
It's a random piece of one of my grandparents' uniforms.
All right, next thing, all these hats, but we will go in order. Let me see what's up next. Yeah, okay. What's next is
Which hat?
let me see. Yeah, okay, these are the first ones, and then it's those.
All right, let's. Oh, we can both demonstrate these. So
Yeah, there's two of these.
So you keep it.
One of them has a thing. I'll just
You
take.
keep it like that, and I'll unbutton it.
They're East German caps, not World War II.
No.
It's from like the 50s, as you can tell. Looks kind of like that. Mine's got like a button system like that, and you can pull the flaps down. And his got the same thing, but his has got like a little strap
It's got
here.
a strap, and this is what it looks like when it's folded down.
Yeah, and if you can see, you might not be able to, but it also got so you can tell that it's actually what it is, and we're not just capping, literally. You probably can't see that. There's a stamp with like two swords crossing. You probably
Which
can't.
are on the Germans back strap, which I have which will be
Okay.
reviewed with all
Now
the
here's
equipment.
some Garrison caps. Now, interesting thing about this one right here. I actually own one of these too.
Our my next door neighbor.
Yeah,
he
works
owns
at the surplus store.
He owns a surplus store.
And he gave two of these to him, and he gave
to
me
me
one.
and him, yeah.
Mine's at my house, but it basically just looks like that. I think it's a World War II style. I don't know if
It's
actually,
East German.
It's East
because
German. And then this one, I think, is a 50 style.
Hold on, let's show them the difference.
It's another Garrison, but it's like got the actual national symbol on it, like a better
There's
looking
two
one.
very different symbols. So this is the one that my neighbor gave me, and this is the one that I bought at a surplus store for $6.99.
Yeah. Now let me see this Garrison cap.
We'll demonstrate what they look like. Look, since they fit on my head, we'll demonstrate them on my head.
Either means I think this was made in '58. I think NVA.
Although it doesn't have any. Ooh, it does have a stamp.
It's NVAs, so
that's usually around.
It's probably just like an East German cap from like the 50s or above.
A fun fact about the this one right here. When I was at the surplus store, this guy he owns a booth. Not a surplus store. It's called Peddler's Mall. Y'all might not have been there. But if you have, you know what it is. Alex,
So,
let's not
these
review
are
those yet. I'm gonna tell the story about what this guy did wrong. He labeled it as the as a Russians.
Yeah.
A Russians part.
I think
the Russian.
I think there's a pretty well difference on what this is. Russian caps were not even this color, first of all, and even if they were, they would not.
They would not have the Germans' national.
They wouldn't
symbol.
have a German national symbol on. They would have like the USSR symbol on it or something, or just plain, or something like
the hook
that.
and hammer.
Yeah, or something else. I don't know.
All right, now we have just a generic U.S.
Yeah, this is
Garrison
just some
hat.
U.S. Garrison hat. It's nothing really
No symbols, no
special. It's just like kind of big, so it'll definitely fit on you. And
well, and there's different sizes, so
this one's literally just the same thing, but it's Swiss Army, as you can see. If you can see at the little plus sign, well, it's a medics sign.
no, it's a Swiss Army.
Yeah, I kind of don't really do a lot of Swiss Army.
I found it on eBay. I found this exact hat on eBay, but I bought this at a Peddler's Mall. I bought
Now, this one you saw me wear in the video I made on TikTok with Goodman69. This one, I think you said this was given to you by somebody.
I was at the surplus store that you and me like to go to, right? And this guy, he was like, "Hey kid, you want to come search through this chest of stuff I have?" And he let me go through the chest of stuff, and he gave me this hat. And he said he used it back when he was a Marine.
It's got a signature there, but can't
That's
really
just
read it.
that just says I can't read it. It's too worn down over the years of use, probably.
Oh, and then next one. Let's see. Where is that
Where we
officer's
look
hat?
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, okay.
So now we have the German World War II.
Yes, this is a
officer cap.
Wehrmacht
The Wehrmacht.
commander cap. Doesn't really have any pins in it for reasons, but
I don't have the eagle.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like, first of all, I'll get literally flamed for wearing
But
that
yeah, I mean,
outside.
just for what it is, and you know, it looks pretty nice for just what it is. It's just a simple cap.
It was about
that,
$40 too.
Yeah,
so.
usually just only fits his head because I have a fat head.
There's a certain size, and you'll know based on the right in here.
Yes.
It'll say that says 57.
Okay. Try not to make everything quick, but I'm trying to do this in a certain time frame.
All right, we'll
okay,
be back.
now we're
We'll
doing
be back
helmets.
with the helmets.
Okay, guys, now we're gonna move on to the helmets. We just did the hats, and we're moving on to the helmets. First one, you can tell them about this.
We got the German Stahl helm from World War
This
II.
model, there's different models. There's the M35, which have a
This is
reproduction
the
of.
this is the M40. It's an original helmet. Got it for $80.
Yes, it's basically the one before they just started like not rolling the edges.
Now,
Put it that way.
after the guy after the guy had sold like 5 of them, because they were like, he sold 5, he had 5.
But I mean, for the price he paid for it, that wasn't a bad find. Now, this one he picked up from a
Peddler's Mall,
Hatteras Mall. That was surprising.
which
for
was
me.
the first helmet I got. It's the Brody helmet from World War II. It's got a stamp.
And we thought it was World War One, but
'Cause the guy
we
labeled it,
took it apart to clean it, and it said 1939.
and we
stamp
should have
on it.
known it wasn't World War One because it doesn't have the padding. Actually, we can get a flash. Let's get a
But
flashlight.
it does have the leather back, and it's
But
got.
there's a usual asbestos padding right down in there. It's not there because this is the
Yes,
World
but
War II.
even though it's not World War One, I would say it was still good.
It's in great
It
condition.
came with literally everything you could possibly come with, I would think.
Great condition. Has the netting. Has the this is used for shrapnel blocking or like dirt, mud.
I would think it was pretty good. It's only got a little bit of rust.
And
in
the
it.
only reason we figured out this was a World War II was because when we were cleaning it, trying to get the rust out of it.
When my friend over here was and doing something else to get paper towels to clean it or something like that.
You were looking at the
I was
stamps.
looking at the stamps and it said 1939. It did
Now
not
here's
say
now usually
anything else.
you're not able to see this because the camera's more
Now
close.
this one's a lot heavier for good reasons.
First of all,
This is a French one from 19.
so we have the liner right here, the metal liner.
This apparently was this Special Forces back then. Was this what you said it was?
That's what somebody said it was. I can't tell them for a fact. Now, if you ever find one of these shells right here, they have a We're gonna end up using this flashlight.
But yeah,
a lot.
basically they came. This one he already had beforehand.
Here.
that fit in it.
See that stamp down in there? I like protecting it, so before I put the helmet in, I'll always put like some padding in before
Yes,
you
that is
put
a
the
good
metal
thing.
lining in.
My question though is why would they do that? Because literally your head is gonna hurt. Your neck is gonna hurt real bad.
This might have been an experimental liner because I haven't seen very many.
I
of
can
them.
see why they came up with it, but I just think that would not be a good idea for reasons. Just for some.
You might, and now usually you can see some of these helmets in the background.
Okay.
Speaking of helmets you can see in the background, you can
Now
see
we're not gonna go over all the things he has with this helmet
because that'll be later on.
This is another part of the video that different things for Vietnam. But basically, this is his complete Vietnam helmet. And don't worry, he doesn't just have the bug spray. He has a lot of other things, but he didn't want to.
Although if you want to be as real as possible, you would always only have a bug spray up here because if they had the death card up there, it rains in the jungles, right, Alex?
Yes.
So and cards are made of what? Cards are made of paper usually.
Yeah.
Or
usually.
cardboard. So they would
I
get
mean,
destroyed.
I would say that he's got pretty much everything there. I mean, he's
got-
got
this has a plastic liner.
I think it's wood or bamboo.
It's wood / bam. It's kind of like the helmet a little more bulletproof from a longer range. It didn't work,
But yeah,
obviously.
it's came with everything. Now, this one is going to be an interesting topic.
We have some weird ass prototype. The guy I bought this from.
Here, I'm going to
labeled
try
it-
to do this one, see if I can even. Okay, so
They
basically,
labeled it as a World War II helmet. Now you can see why they labeled it as that. It looks like the German style helmet, obviously.
Yes, but the only reason I just thought it was World War One is because usually World War One helmets, even the prototypes, usually
And the
with these
strap.
things.
The strap is just so weird.
It's really thick, like really, really thick. So that's why I thought maybe it was a fireman's helmet or like a.
So this could
Some
be.
type
So
of-
we don't know anything about this helmet. If you can tell us anything,
Yeah, it's pretty rusted. So yeah,
it's not really anything
we have no idea. We have no idea.
All right, now we'll be back.
We're gonna move on. What's
And
next?
when we get back, we'll show you the gas mask.
Yep. All right, guys, we're back with the gas mask. Now, this one I was gonna take the chance on reviewing. This one is
You don't get to see them a lot.
just to make this a disclaimer. None of this. I have one just like this, but it's not in that good condition. This is all his stuff, not mine. But basically, This is a GM37. It's a roller.
GM38.
Oh yeah, sorry, GM38.
GM30.
I got it mixed with another one we're about to talk about.
Now this is in mint condition here.
Yes, it's in museum condition. I thought, well, that didn't sound very nice, but it came with, that's all original straps. It doesn't look like it.
It's got all original straps. It's the blue version, but you can't really see
and
it.
it's one of the better ones made because it's got rubber on it, not just sprayed rubber. It's actually
It's
made out of
even
that.
got its eagle stamp, I think, on the filter. Now let me check.
Yes, the filter's all there, and it's also one that comes with its extra lenses, and it's not just, you know...
Now, for certain reasons, we can't show you the filter because...
No, I'm not really going to try to price a lot because this is like a very...
Oh, no, it can withstand a lot.
Well,
but here's
yeah, I know, but
here's
it's
the
cool.
extra lenses down in there. The thing.
This one's got a way
still
different strap system. Like, mine just goes around my head, and then I put a strap around my neck.
This was
one...
from 1938, so these were...
Okay, yeah, that's like a older system.
So this is what it looks like when you put it on.
Yeah, and this has got like a way different thing. You have to like put this.
Pull it and then.
It's confusing.
Now it is crushed up. That doesn't mean if the strap still works, you can stretch it out. I don't want to stretch it out because it's in.
But yeah, for
It's in museum
$250, this was probably steel. It's a lot of money. But
It came all the way from actual Germany too.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Alex, did I ever tell you the message I got from the guy after buying it?
What message you get?
I'm not lying. He said this was like, this belonged to him or something, and it was like passed down from his family.
Oh, okay.
Or he found it.
That's probably why it's so good condition.
And he said he didn't want it because it represented, you know, the bad people. from
Okay.
World War II.
Well, I'm gonna let Land kind of do this because I'm not gonna trust myself with this old.
You're not
cardboard.
gonna break. Okay,
But,
so this right here is the VM37.
Yep, that's one I got. The first one mixed up the name at the end. This one, kid, that's an original box.
This is the original.
All original packaging.
Let's hold that under. I gotta cover up something right there. You know what it is.
It's the stamp that Eagle
But
always
look,
put on that.
that's the 39th model. That means I got the 39th model of this mask, which is really cool.
Yes.
Now this mask is in.
Every civilians and some movies show that like the Boy Scouts back then in Germany would use these. So basically, all the civilians.
It shouldn't break.
It shouldn't break because it is in really good condition. He has another one, but we didn't show that one because that one was broken. That was his first one. Then it didn't even come with the box. It just came with the mask and everything.
Well, it came with a box, just not the right one. Oh, that messes up. Now, the thing I like about this mask, it has a hood. This was back when they had a lot of money back in World War II. But it has the original filter. Now, fun fact, the filters
And,
for...
I'm just gonna
Wouldn't
hold
have a
this.
seal.
I'm just gonna hold this up,
No,
or
no.
you can hold it up, whatever you want to, however you want to do this. But it's
I have
also
the
comes
original.
with
I have the original manual.
instructions.
The original manual, yeah. It even has now. The reason why it makes that fart noise, it even has the cover for your exhale valve. This is like
I know it came with literally everything.
now a lot of this stuff. The descriptions would always say this is like my family's. We don't want it anymore because it represents the no people.
All right, I'll be back with the next one.
Oh, don't worry. We're not stupid. We're not. Oh, Alex,
Yeah, this one I'm gonna review all just me because this one I have.
you know
one,
a lot more about that.
This one I've got one of these kind of like it. It's not the same. It has the same latching system, but it's a different paint. It's a lot better, worse condition, and it did not come with straps for mine, but it came with everything else.
All right. So when you're opening it,
So
right here,
basically, the other ones you pull down and then you open like that. This one's like an actual.
this
latch.
one is in very, very poor condition.
This one basically was a
Here, Alex. I'll
Spanish,
show it since it's in a little bit.
It's a German mask, but it was for the Spanish Civil War. I'm pretty sure that was fought in 1936 to
So, yeah.
1939.
Now,
and it was converted to like a.
now we have
German,
two of these. We have two of these filters, but this one is sealed. Has the seal up here and seal down there. Now, normally with a mask, you can break the seal, but you tear it like a kind of like a can opener type of way.
Yes, but these were not made very cheaply, but they weren't made the best because these were for the Spanish
These were
Civil
kind
War.
of I don't know how you explain it.
But like,
It also does.
was
have,
this one? Did you say this one was like
Hold on,
make converted to like a thing?
It was originally supposed to be an SS mask. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Because that's what the guy said.
Well,
we
whatever
have
it is,
original lenses.
most of his comes with the original lenses, so I'm gonna give him that.
Well, because Alex,
Which
I
one?
search around a lot,
Yes.
so I can get really good deals on this stuff.
Okay, next one.
A lot of the
This
guys-
is the one that we started with. This is the one that everybody wears and thinks they want to be Russian. Sorry, but I had to say it. It's
Sorry,
true.
but you're not Russian if you wear this mask. This was the first gas
Okay.
mask that we had ever gotten.
The Black Rubber Cold War Russian Chernobyl GP5. That's basically the best thing I can give it.
Now
in the 80s, straight out of the 80s. It's all over TV. It's all in the movies. There's a lot of them still.
I opened the
here.
filter just to show you. Now I wouldn't recommend.
I have this exact mask with the hose and that exact filter and that bag, and
Now
I have a lot more things kind of like this.
Now we don't recommend using this mask.
Yes, well, you can use it like this in the hose, but I suggest cleaning it and not using the filter with it. That would be my suggestion.
Although some filters are safe, some.
If you're wondering how to clean it, I'm not doing a tutorial how to clean it. Basically, put it in a sink with your hose.
You put it in the sink
with hot water. You put the soap in it, and you kind of just let it sit there for a minute.
You let it sit there, you let it soak, and then you let it dry. This will take a while to dry because it's.
Because there's a lot of extra dust in there that you just don't want in your mouth.
Well, depending on how you get yours. There's also a hose in here, and I think we'll just show that off.
Okay, this one. How do you pronounce this again, Land? You're better at this pronouncing than me. The Ches or the
Chestech.
The Chestech. Yeah, that place. This is the M10, and you might say, well, this kind of looks familiar. Well,
it's basically your Vietnam
gas mask. It's basically just like the American mask, and I would put it on, but I'm just not gonna do it again, just for reasons. Because some of these masks I don't even know anymore, but. It's just a Cold War era gas mask with cheap filters. It doesn't have anything special on it. It's just that.
I'll go ahead and put some of the more expensive stuff back in its place.
Yeah. There's not a lot more you can really talk about this one. Next one. I'm assuming it's the Yeps. So this one is one of his favorites, or at least in that era.
It's my favorite mask because it fits my face pretty well. Now
it's the Swiss one.
Swiss Army mask.
Yeah, it's. The actual professional name is the SM67, if you want to look that up. Looks like that. Actually, I'll put it on for you because I can. Yeah, it looks pretty much like that. I'm going to take it off now.
Now, next up, we have uniforms.
Let me make sure that was it. Yeah, that was it. We're going to do uniforms now. Most of the uniforms we're going to be talking about. This is the Vietnam uniform. He's pretty much got it all down. He's got the 2 canteens, shovel, all the uniform tunics, the patches.
We got 2 canteens on the back. Now down in here.
He's got the helmets with everything, and then he's got extra. Don't you have like extra things in your pockets, or do you put those somewhere else?
They're in this pouch.
Okay, they're in that pouch. This is where we were talking about earlier for the video.
Now
all
I could
extra
put
stuff
all this in my helmet.
That would be usually in somebody's helmet.
Here.
Are in there. You got the death cards that they would place in enemy soldiers' mouths when they killed them. Some toilet paper.
And 2 boxes of matches.
Original toilet paper.
It is original, and I'm very proud of that.
2 wipes, and that's it. So I'd probably carry like 20,000 of them, but
you'd have to surround your helmet if you were. Plus, it wouldn't make sense to put this in your helmet either because rains.
That's pretty much. He's got besides not having really gun weapons yet, weapons for even airsoft or just original.
We do have one weapon, but we'll show that next.
that's for a different uniform
segment and video.
But you know what? And besides the weapon part, he's got it pretty much down.
Let's carry this with me because
they didn't really carry any gas masks, so you don't have to really worry about.
They did carry gas masks. Oh, I do want to show them a little thing about.
Well, they didn't really carry it.
When you turn it on. You press this button, you turn it about half.
Yeah, he's showing the flashlight.
So you turn it all the way upward, that hits the on button, but turn it halfway and you can flicker it on and off.
Usually they have like a 1911 and they use those for tunnel rats, but that's not all they use the flashlights for in the pistols, but that's just one of them.
And then there's also different lenses and stuff, but...
Yes, but
we got a foldable shovel, we got some magazine pouches. That's about it with this uniform.
He's got pretty much the whole thing.
I got the look down.
Alright, so what we gotta pause the video now and just...
Yep, because I gotta get a different uniform on.
Okay, we're gonna move on. He's wearing another uniform. The other 2 uniforms we're gonna review and stuff.
Because they take too long to
we're not gonna actually put those on him because that's gonna take too long in the video. But
got the PO8.
Here's the he's got the boots, East German ones. He's got the you hold up your trench coat at the bottom there so you can see. It's like the horse riding boots with a bunch of room. Yep, like they would wear.
Pants.
You got the trench coat.
I got a collar.
With the shoulder boards. You got the collar, like the shirt under the shirt. With the tie, the black suit tie.
Well, I could wear the Iron Cross, but
yeah, and you also got the cap.
And then you got the best thing.
It looks real, but it's not. We're just gonna put that disclaimer. We're not.
It's kind of a. It has a working barrel. It could load stuff, but it has a firing pin. It's made for blanks. It's made for blanks.
It's not like an actual gun. It could be though, but it's not.
It has original parts in it.
Yes, but it's more
because it has the serial number.
It's more for the looks, though. It's not really.
The slide is the only original piece because it has the marking.
It's more. It's more for the. Oh yeah, there's the cat.
Hey, kitty.
It's more for the looks, though. It's not really for an actual.
It's even got a working magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just this disclaimer. I know I should put in the front, but there's just this disclaimer.
Fake gun.
This fake gun. All of this is not really like for any like.
This
beliefs.
isn't political.
This
isn't political.
is just literally just collecting things in history. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you can do a spin around, it might not really matter. But
It doesn't matter because
Okay, well, we're gonna move on to the other ones. He will not be wearing these, just to let you all know. All right, guys, we are back. Next on the list is yeah, we're gonna fix the camera there. Okay, East German 1950s camo, just division. I would say division, or it's just in general. But yeah, we're not gonna put these on because we're this is turning out to be a long time, like a very long video.
we're not lazy, and this one is hard to get.
Here's here's pants. I'm not gonna take them off the clothes hanger because we're about to literally move on. But basically here it just has like the stripes, the camo they usually use, and then it's a little bit darker, but this one's a little bit lighter shade, that color. But this one's just the tunic part of it, and that's pretty much it. I don't think you have like any.
Well, you have the hat that goes with it.
Basically, you have you could say this would be the hat for it, the one we reviewed a second ago.
This is more for the winter. Go under their helmet.
But like, that's pretty much it with that. I don't know. Do we need to cut it again? You move on to the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, this is one of his most, well, I wouldn't say the most recent things he's got, but most of this really
Most recent thing I've got is my Vietnam helmet in Vietnam.
Yeah, that, but this is the second newest thing he's got. This is a U.S. uniform made out of wool, and this is the tunic.
Well, that's not made out of wool.
Well, this one isn't, but this is the tunic part. You can see it's got the buttons down there, and
then I have some cold weather stuff too.
Here's the wool pants. I know for definitely these are wool pants. These are for winter, definitely.
And they're heavy.
Yes, and then all after that, you got this thing. It's kind of like a trench coat, but it doesn't go.
It's more like a really big coat.
Yeah, it's more like a really big coat. It doesn't even go down all the way.
It's made for the cold.
It's got 3 big buttons, and it's just a heavy coat. Basically, it doesn't go all the way down like a trench coat, like in the Battle of the Bulge or anything like that. But it's still.
It's not really a special. It's not anything special. It's just a generic World War II look-alike.
Okay. Well, we're gonna move on to the next thing. Okay, guys. Next thing. These are some military shirts.
These are the shirts that the guy gave me. We'll pull one off at a time. So the first one he gave me was this.
The plain green shirts, basic.
So plain green shirt to wear in your spare time.
Yep.
I
haven't seen these really, so I don't know.
This is it says 2nd Battalion right there. If y'all know anything about it, it's just something I have in my collection.
Yeah, and then the next one it just says
United States Marines. Yeah.
Then it's got the Marine Corps
logo on the back. Well, not logo, just symbol.
All right. Well, that's that, and then we'll move on to the next thing. All right. So next thing, this isn't really a uniform, a complete set. This is just some random.
It's just a green wool.
We're kind of done with almost complete uniforms now.
Well, we are done with complete uniforms because these are.
And then this is just a random vest.
We don't know if it's used. We don't know if
it's probably just for
airsoft or
yeah.
Or it's just like for some border patrol stuff.
Let me see. Okay.
Now
I think we don't have to cut again. I think I'll just go ahead and get this out
while
the video's playing. We need to get out the canteens
and mess tin
and
we'll just review the German just loose equipment that I have. So we'll review all.
Yeah, we'll review it all in one thing, so we don't have to do it again.
Like each time.
But where's the thing for that?
I don't have the knife anymore.
Oh, okay.
I sold it to someone.
Okay. All right, first thing. This is a 1950s.
It's an East German. Here, angle it where the light doesn't really see. There we go.
East German.
It's an East German canteen. There's a loop where it goes on your belt.
Next thing we got big shovel.
An original shovel to be exact, from Germany, World War II. It's I only paid about $20. They're usually about $100.
This one I think you paid a good amount for it.
This was about $75. It's the original Kar 98 bayonet.
A German Kar 98 bayonet. This one was used for probably marches. That's what on the line it said it was.
Although,
it's original.
It's a very good bayonet.
Actually, for this mess tin, I have one of these too. Literally the same thing. Basically, open. I have a strap for mine now too. So basically, he's got a way better latching pressure thing on his. It was actually on there good, and so he didn't even see it. Basically,
I sold the knife to this, but here's just like a bayonet thing.
he's got this, which mine does not have. I don't know why I needed to get that, but basically, this is basically all that.
They make coffee. They make all kinds of stuff.
I have the exact same thing. It's just the spoons.
Comes with a spoon,
can opener, and a knife, like
a butter knife, but basically your bread knife.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it for the German stuff. Now
let me see. Eating utensils. And then you got, this was like a knife boot. He doesn't have the knife anymore, but this was like the scabbard for it. It had like a metal clip right here. You can see that. And you just clip it on your boot. And
I sold the knife part to somebody. I can't remember.
That's pretty much it with that. And then let's see.
We
did. Oh, the DDR patches and stuff.
The police patches in.
Let's get that out.
I don't think the police force is in.
I don't know. We should.
I'll grab the Iron Cross just with it. We'll just cover up the one, bad thing on it.
Here's some police DDR things from the 1950s.
I think we'll show the Iron Cross first because it's kind of a more.
We'll show this.
This is it might be original, it might be a reproduction, but we don't know. I'm gonna cover up the middle of it there, but this is the Iron Cross, and you can't really see it, so that's what the front and back. It says 1939 and then 1813.
Yes. Here's the DDR patches from Germany back then in 1950 for police. It's just some patches. You can. I'll hold it up to the camera so you can probably look it up later if you want to. Here's the first one.
It says Schutzpolice on it.
And then, yeah. Okay, these are the pins now.
We got silver one, and then we got they're DDR. I don't know what that stands for.
I'm pretty sure I've looked it up for it. I just don't remember.
It's like some special,
don't you have another piece of, like, a big, like a good amount of log, like, right here? Yeah, there it is. Okay.
I'll show the bread bag, and...
That's not it. Give me a second.
Well, since we're still doing the German stuff, we can grab the bread bag, and these are about the only two things we have left for Germany. We'll move that to us. This is this was supposed to be reviewed with the Vietnam thing, but we forgot to show it. It's more like a strap for all your equipment.
Yes, I actually have one of these too. It's a reproduction bread bag. I didn't have the strap connected to mine. I just clipped it to my belt because
The coolest part about this reproduction bread bag is on the strap it has the eagle stamped onto it. Can't show you, but... Because if we show you, YouTube's not going to like that too much.
Yeah, and just disclaimer again, we're not doing this because of political. This is
we're not political Nazis.
This is history. That's kind of... This is technically could be used for like a back strap, but it's mostly used for a backpack. Most likely.
It's made to hook on backpacks and stuff.
Yeah. It's not really made out of leather. It's just kind of like well-made.
Very cheap belt.
Yeah.
I do want to show them other thing.
I do have this at home too. Here. This is a
We'll show that in a minute, but
all right.
We do have a it's not an original. It's not. It's more just supposed to be your German lighter. It's not actually original. They were never used. I guess we can show the belt buckle. Here's the belt buckle. It's got the eagle on it, but you can't see it because the shine. And if we show it. It might get taken down. But that's about all the German stuff that we have.
Hopefully they didn't see that. I don't know. I can't really tell.
Alex, it's a very hard thing to see even in person. I don't think... If they're able to see it, they're wizards.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to take this apart. This is just a little small revolver holstered. I think it's America.
Actually, I'll give you all a little thing. If you can get one for cheaper than $15, cut the bottom of it off, and you can probably put a Luger or something like that down in there.
This is just a... canteen holder, newer day type of things, another random pouch, some gloves, military style gloves, and then you got just random. I don't know if this is supposed to be a pencil pouch or what this is supposed to be.
It's a shaving kit pouch.
It's just a shaving kit pouch.
And then we have the pouches that go to the vest, obviously. You show them the gloves.
Yeah, I did that. We've already shown the Luger, so I think that's it actually. So yeah, that was that was pretty much mostly this is all. I'm at his house now. This is all he owns, but that's pretty much it for our collaboration. We just went down the whole list. There was like 32 things that we were gonna review. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I guess
if you enjoyed
just
the video, you can like, share, subscribe. If you want to check me out, I'm Goodman_69.
Yep, and you know, this is my YouTube channel. I showed it in his TikTok video, so if you want to subscribe to me, that'd be great. But
Follow us on TikTok.
if not, then you don't have to. But it would be awesome though for me. So yeah, I guess I'll just see y'all later.